Welcome back into the Sports Source, this segment of our convention brought to you by Madisonville Marine. Interested in a pontoon boat? Well, you should be, because it's 1,000,000 degrees outside. These things are a lot of fun, and you can find a huge selection at Madisonville Marine. Aqua Patio, Sweetwater, Suncatcher. There are more models of boats, more brands and models of boats at Madisonville Marine than anywhere else in East Tennessee. Get down there, 411 North in Madisonville. There is no better place to buy a boat. Okay, I have done the research, gentlemen, and I want each of you to tell me which two stats we will put on our official Sports Source platform. Two numbers that we're going to look at throughout the year, and remember, okay, these are our targets. These are the ones we thought were important. There are 4 total. We're going to choose 2 as a group. We need to do it kind of quickly. Let's take a look at the offense first, and there's something else in here. But looking at the last 5 SEC champions, in terms of scoring offense, rushing offense, passing offense, and record. You got Florida last year, Missouri twice, Georgia twice, and then you see Tennessee from 2015. You see the average in bold there. Florida and Missouri both averaged just 22.7 points per game and won the SEC East the last 2 years. That brings the average scoring down to 28.3. Tennessee was already a field goal better. You know, they're already at 31, so last year they scored enough. Rushing offense, they were way over the average. You can see there, 213, the average is 167. Only Missouri in 2013 rushed for more. Pass offense, well, you're not that far off. You're only about 16 yards per game off there, 222, 206. Record, you were off by 2 games, and the thing is, you look 7-1, 7-1, 7-1. 8 of the last 10 SEC East champions have been 7-1 or 8-0. South Carolina was 5-3. Tennessee was 6-2 in 2007. I'm going to go ahead and speak for everyone here. I'm guessing we're going to put 7-1 on the list. Is record on there in 7-1? Do we put that on our official platform? You better go 7-1 if you're going to win the East.
Yes, yes. Because 2 losses, your chances are
agree or disagree, gentlemen?
I disagree.
Okay, you're not putting 7-1 up there. That's not one of your 2. Okay.
I'm not going to put 7-1 up there. I think you can lose 2 and still win the East.
I do too.
This year.
This year.
Yes.
Okay, well, Chuck, we're outvoted. I think it's 7-1. If 8 out of 10 years you got to go 7-1, I think you got to go 7-1.
I don't know the other stats
year.
though.
Well, we showed them. Let's go back to them.
That's all of them.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, those
Yeah,
are
7 and
Can I
1.
go back to them? There we go. Scoring offense, rushing offense, or passing offense. What are the 2 most important out of those 4? You say record isn't in your 2. Tennessee has to continue scoring at that pace. Tennessee needs to continue rushing at that pace. Tennessee needs to throw better.
I misunderstood the question.
Yeah,
I would go record also.
Record is in my 2, yeah.
Yeah.
It wasn't 1, but it's in my 2.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we're looking smarter.
So
now.
we're all saying 7-1 is the record you need to hit. Okay.
And don't you think?
I'm gonna go run defense also. Out of
Well,
that.
this is run offense.
Yeah, I would put
offense.
rush offense up there.
Yes.
Especially with this team. Yes.
I'll go rush offense.
Yes.
I agree, yeah.
My 2 were
Yeah, that's what I meant, rush offense.
we're record and rush offense.
I agree, because everything on this team is built around that rushing.
Yes.
So,
Yes.
all right. Now, it's not saying that your pass offense isn't important, but you look at it, for all the talk about, well, they can't hit the deep ball, they're not a great passing team, they're right on the average of the last 5 SEC East champions. So, yes, they can improve in that area, but the idea that, well, they just can't pass and win a title, well, yeah, you can. I mean, you'd like to see them improve, but you were in the ballpark last year.
But you can have great numbers in pass offense and really just be behind in a lot of games, and you're
Good
trying
point.
to catch
Yep.
up.
Yep.
So yeah, I mean, I think to me, it's clearly rush offense and record.
I agree with you. Jimmy?
Yeah, I agree with that.
Okay. And Mike and Bob already agreed with
I'm
that.
okay.
Very good. Now we're all clear. So there we go. 2 first planks in the Sports Source platform that we will look at this year: rushing offense per game and that 7-1 record. We think you got to hit 7-1, or at least that's the most likely way to win the title. All right, when we come back, defensively, Jimmy mentioned rush defense. Let's take a look. How far was Tennessee off last year? Where do they need to improve? What are the most important stats for them to hit compared to the past 5 SEC East champions? Come on back on the Sports Source.